Hi everyone, we're playing Legends of the Hidden Temple, and we are up against Ken, piloted by Captain Honesty, who admittedly, self-admitted, he's a newer player, so he wanted to play against me, and yeah, so we're gonna have some fun. We're playing some Legends of the Hidden Temple. Should be good. It's always an interesting matchup with Ken. So this hand is debatable. Tempted to keep it because of Chrysium, and I think I'm going to. So Chrysium, Assassin, Credit, or simply Assassin Credit Credit is pretty good here, and then we should be able to. Yeah, actually, might want a Jackson first. Let's do HQ Credit Credit. So probably won't get Siphon turn one, and if not, we can Jackson, get rid of some of these agendas, slam the Chrysium grid. Hostile infrastructure is going to keep our stuff alive. So all this is good except for the agendas, which we'll get rid of. Ooh, Despo, good stuff. Probably see a Dirty Laundry here on R&D, I'd imagine, with 2 credits left. It's pretty solid. It's like gain 7. Or go to 7, rather. Dirty Laundry, R&D. Yep. That's pretty solid. Alright, so what we need to be aware of is Desperado makes trashing our things a lot more manageable. So we definitely want to get this hostile infrastructure online, and we might actually want to ice it. It's not ideal to have it trashed if you want to keep your stuff alive, so we'll probably do something like that. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we get here. Turtlebacks. That's good. Let's do this instead. Let's turtlebacks, let's install Jackson. And then let's install Hostile. So we're opening ourselves up to a legwork here, but he doesn't know what we have, so the right play is probably face check this and then find your breaker and run it. But face checking into an assassin kind of sucks. In fact, it actually really sucks. The first trace would obviously fire, probably not fire. The second one would, but he doesn't have any programs installed, so that doesn't really matter. So it's yeah, not too bad to face check this thing. Yeah, we'll let him in. Again, Dirty Laundry, Ken, Desperado, pretty solid. It's something we're gonna have to. We're gonna have a slight uphill battle unless we find some ice really fast. So something untrashable on top, or something he didn't want to trash. Hopefully ice. Huh. Well, we're going to give up something. The question is, do we res this and put ourselves to no credits? I don't think so. Yeah, this just happens sometimes. Booktown, okay. Lucky find. Ooh. Seen a lot of lucky finds in Ken lately. Okay. Let's draw some cards. No ice. Huh. Well, let's Chrysium Grid HQ, I think. Or we could pad campaign, which also is pretty good. Let's pad campaign because then we can go back up to... We can go to 0 credits if he siphons us. Or close to 0 credits. And we'll toss out this guy. So a good question for me is whether he's going to check remotes. Doesn't look like he's going to yet. We might actually be able to sneak out an Atlas. Maker's Eye, ouch. Huh. Okay, so we're actually going to res the hostile because I do not want to see things trashed. Gets the NAPD. It's on 4. We're not doing so good. We got to find some ice real fast. He does trash a Chrysium Grid. Interesting. Takes a net from that. Cool. So last click, what's he going to do? There's only 6 agendas left in the deck, so we're not that bad off, really. 1, 2, 3. There's 1 in here. That's good. Let's see. Let's make this a little smaller. Let's see. Can we draw first? Wow, where's our ice? Let's put that out. I think we got to Chrysium Grid this. And toss out the Atlas. We are not nearly ready to score yet. Whoops. Well, let's see if we can come back. If all of our ice is bunched up, there's a decent chance, not a great chance, but there's a decent chance that we can just kind of like flood out our ice in one or 2 turns. Yeah. So he's going to access something, probably not trash anything. Season turns, okay. We can also, in turns, back the Chrysium Grid onto HQ. This turn would be really good to run archives. High stakes job. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Sad times. Okay, can't res that, so we're going to leave it. Okay, okay, let's just hope to not lose on R&D this turn. Haven't seen any breakers yet, so ice would be great, deck. That'd be awesome. So he's thinking about it. Not sure what he's thinking about, whether he wants to trash it. Doesn't trash it. So note to self, he has not run a single remote. So we're definitely able to punish that. So we're going to shuffle, toss some agendas back. Public terminal, okay, sure. Let's res. Start turn. Caduceus is pretty good. Actually, it's pretty good. We want to ice R&D. Let's throw this guy out and a new remote. And throw out Liz just for some more credits. So we have 3 credits available to res things on. That's not great. We'd probably go to 0 again if he siphons us. But he hasn't been drawing very much, so on we are down 4 points, but we can definitely pull this out if we start drawing a bunch of ice in a row. Cards definitely get smaller in this matchup. I kind of wish that we could wrap them up here somewhere. Mongoose, okay. Now, I know it doesn't seem like this deck has a lot of ice, but this is a much more unusual thing happening. Basically, I rarely ever draw no ice. This is it's unusual. And right now, I'm seeing all my cards on R&D. I really don't want him to do that. But the fact that he didn't trash it tells me that's ice, and I should just leave it. Let's res... Nothing. It's not ice. Okay, let's draw, please. That's pretty good. All right, this goes on R&D. Thank you. This goes out in the server. And now costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or will cost or 10. That's 5 credits to get through that. Tour guide. Cost us a little bit of money. It's not too bad. It's just way too small. I guess this is okay. Sorry for the size. Yeah, so we're going to res this, this, and this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 subs. It's cost him 5. It's cost him 8 to get through. So okay, cool. Good to know. Could go and trash this. I don't know. We're getting $3 right now. Every card is good for us, so. Okay, we're going to shuffle these back. Actually, we're not going to shuffle the Chrysium because we have interns. Done. All right. So now we can draw with other Jackson. That's pretty good. Let's throw this over other Jackson and throw this out. So just looking for something. Looking for a siphon, maybe? I'm not sure. Special order for Mongoose. Mongoose. Okay. Okay. Not bad. However, we're going to score this Atlas. We're going to get up to 3 points and threaten a bigger remote here. So those are good. Those are very good. Do I have anything to do? No. All right, we're turning the corner. Next turn, we're going to play Mamba Temple and interns the Chrysium. So our opponent's drawing. Not sure what he's gonna do here. Maybe high stakes job. High stakes job is okay. He's looking for his breakers though, that's for sure. And what we really want to do is just find some more ice we can just stack on here, and keep throwing assets out to make this extremely taxing. And any NAPDs would be very good to score behind a server like that. Easy mark. Cool. Okay, he's got a lot of money. This deck is not in want of money. We have nothing to do. All right, so we're going to Chrysium Grid HQ and throw out the Mumba Temple in a new remote. So very likely he will check this one. So that's usually what happens, I found, is if you do sneak out one agenda, runners will then become a little bit paranoid and start checking your remotes. So it is what it is, but two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guess that doesn't really matter. Okay. And then 3 for this. No more action. Trash is Chrysium. Yep, so he's looking for a room to Maker's Eye, I think. So we'd love to find our DBSs here. Not having DBSs is really sad for this deck, but they've got to be in there. And now we have a scoring window. This is actually really good for us. We're going to take some money. We're going to res this thing. And we're going to say, okay. Has to fire. Right? He has 4 credits. Yeah. Trace 5. This is a big deal, actually, and yep. We will trash program. Trash one of the mongoose. That's pretty good. What did we hit? Corroder, mongoose, passport. Feels good. Yes, it does. I guess I could have resed that, but it's not a big deal. When we find our second tour guide, we can start scoring behind it now that the second mongoose is dead. He could trash the Chrysium Grid, but he's not going to, because he would go to 0 cards in hand. Yeah. All right. Do we have anything to do? No? All right, let's draw Jackson. Let's install in a new remote, and let's install a new remote. Okay. Man, that's rough. Okay, so we've got our temples and our Mumbad temples and our museums online, and we're starting to turn the corner. Sometimes you just have to wait out the criminals, but yeah, that was a bad run. I think that was one of the. I haven't seen any bad plays yet, really, except for not checking the remotes. But running HQ with 4 credits was a bad play, for sure. Um, Assassin is a brutal card to hit, especially if you only have like 1 of or 2 of each breaker. Okay, so he's laundering archives. There's nothing in archives we care about. Do we need a boot camp for anything? I don't think so. I think we're pretty good. Let's take 2. Start turn, do our mandatory shuffles. Shuffle that. Done. I don't think I really want to shuffle back Chrysium. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Okay, why is it not letting me? Okay, I'm gonna do this manually. If it lets me. There we go. Shuffle. Okay. All good. So if I don't play this online, it's really, really hard to do. Oh, yes. Okay, let's draw first. It's really good. Let's, put this over server 8, and let's gain a bunch of money. So next turn we can start scoring. We want to be aware of inside job. So we want to put the assassin here. We want to trash the Jackson, installing the NAPD, and install the NAPD. That should be good. That'll put us on game point, and then we just need to find the second, or another Atlas, and a couple more pieces of ice, and we should be fine. So it looks like our opponent's drawn, he's drawn, and then what else is he doing? Drew again. Okay. So yeah, he's just trying to look for answers right now, and Siphon is one of them. I don't see it inside job. All right, let's shuffle back. Boop. All right, let's start turn. I don't have any other things to do. Let's just not do that. It's fine. Okay, that's actually good as well because it'll help us with our inside job protection. We don't have to put this there then. Let's put this on server 8. Enigma on server 8. Let's trash the Jackson. Let's advance the Jackson. Ooh, ferry. That's pretty good. Ferry inside job's pretty good. Maker's Eye. Gotcha. That also works. Yeah, that's good for him. Let's just hope we hold up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more agendas in the deck. Uh-oh. Close one. All right, let's shuffle back Jackson. Let's start the turn. Fine, Jackson. Okay. So a couple things we could do here. We can install here to be sure. If we're worried about another ferry. Notorietied. Oh yeah, for sure. If he notorietied, we would have been lost. At the moment, however, I think. Let's just score this. So 2 makers are gone. He has not used a legwork yet. He might have another notoriety, but we have Chrysium. But now we know we should be paying attention to his trash. Notoriety tells us we have to definitely res this if he runs here. And we would love to find our Hadrian's Wall to slam on R&D. That would kind of seal the game for us. Okay, so yeah, he's going to go for another Maker's next turn. So we're going to put ice there no matter what we do. Get rid of account siphon. Get rid of high stakes. Okay. So yeah, he's all on the R&D plan. Okay. Let us... I think we're going to want to Jackson this turn. Okay, and then let's put this on R&D. And let's throw out our Cyberdecks. Yeah, definitely a tough matchup playing against fast decks. Fast decks tend to do very well against this deck, and especially if I don't find any ice. Like we found 7 ice over the course of this game, which is very, very low for me. Like there's only 13 ice in the deck, but we tend to find at least one earlier than we did. So it's going to be a close game. We might have to rush out this Oak Town, which I'm not super happy about, behind the server 8. If he has a ferry, we'll be in a bit of trouble. So we want to find an ice. If we go ice, install advance, I think we're fine. Any ice would probably do it. Yeah. He's going to break this, right? So he has a chance to win here. 1 in 5. All right, let's res this. Public support. Nice. Oh, no, we can't. Uh, there we go. So we're all right here. Just a bit of weirdness when accessing the Crisium grid. It made him access it like 5 times for some reason, which is really strange. Installing same old thing. Okay. And trashing high stakes. Okay, so let's shuffle. Actually, we don't want to shuffle. Let's just see what we hit. Mamba Temple. Let's draw 2. I swear I have ice in this deck. We could go for it this turn. I think we're actually okay doing that. Server 8. Advance. And we're probably just gonna toss that, toss that. All right, so this is game point, and I'm not sure he has both inside job, ferry, and the extra credits to get through all this stuff. Actually, that would be good. Inside job and ferry would do it. So he could have it. Running R&D. Lucky find. Run. Yeah. All right. So we managed to sneak that one out. Sneak, I shouldn't say. We sort of brute forced that one out. And really hitting some breakers with the assassin was the key moment of that game. And if he had another fairy and an inside job, we would have been totally toast. Good games to our opponent, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.